Friends, today we are going to show you how to perform a better plank. Now, a plank is a fantastic core exercise because people are constantly practicing flexion, but there's no need for that because one, most humans in general are very hypermobile in their TL and their CT junctions, you know, the cervical spine and lumbar spine. What we need in our core, first and foremost, is stability, the ability to stabilize, especially under load. Now, a 4-point plank, a 3-point plank, and then eventually a 2-point plank is a great way to develop that core stability. So what we're going to work here is a plank position. If you haven't watched the push-up video, go back and watch that because the same shoulder mechanics are going to apply. In our case, we do a plank on the forearms, but for you guys, I'm going to show you the plank on the hands. I prefer that just for the being able to externally rotate, gauge the lats a bit more. So the most important thing with the plank is maintaining a neutral spine, a tall, long spine. You don't want to pop your butt up in the air. We're not trying to make friends in prison, and you don't want to sag your hips, right? You want to be nice and neutral. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to set up as I would in a push-up stance. And the other thing we want to be cognizant of in the plank is that I'm not just keeping my core tight, but I'm also engaging my quads, I'm squeezing my butt, engaging my lats, trying to externally rotate, screw that shoulder back and down. So here's what I want to see. In the plank, nice narrow grip. I'm here, tighten up, and I'm also going to pack my neck in, right? So this is the optimal plank position here. Nice long, tall, neutral spine, butt's tight, core's tight, quads are tight, very, very tight, right? Trying to generate as much tension as I can. So if I'm doing a plank right, it should be tough for me to hold it for about 15 to 30 seconds. If I'm really engaged and I'm really squeezing, right, a full body, full tension plank is a hell of an exercise. So I'm going to engage, right, notice I'm not completely retracting, a little bit of protraction, right, but my shoulders externally rotated, working that armpit forward. Here, tighten up. And this is your plank position, right? Once you're solid here, you can start to work 3-point, right? And then eventually you can go 2-point, right? And work around the clock. Make sure you have the stability in the 4-point before you start doing 3-point and 2-point. And furthermore, make sure you just have a solid plank before you start doing any other exercises, right? It's very important to be stable. That's the primary function of your core, is anti-flexion, anti-extension, not flexion and extension. That's secondary purposes, all right? And other than that, you can work rotation. So one more time, show you the plank. Pinky line up with the outside of the shoulder, thumb inside of the shoulder. That's your grip. Tighten up here, pack the neck in, engage. There you go. Shalom.